Did Tesla cheat at this race? You be the judge. Look at the speed. We're under the bridge here, and Tesla's starting right now the race at 132 miles an hour under the bridge. The old Model S, they're only at 116. What's up, everybody? I'm Brian from iWantTesla, and down here in my basement, I had a thought about the Plaid Model S. How good is it? How fast is it really on the track? How about we just compare all of them together? So what I've done is I've put up here in the top left is the old Plaid Model S. And that is what they ran on this, by the way, this is on Laguna Sega. Then on the top right is going to be the new one that they just released on Battery Day that they just told us about and showed this video. These two videos are from Tesla. And the third vehicle is the Model 3 from Unplugged Performance. The Model 3 actually beat the old Plaid Model S time on Laguna Sega, so I thought it was a good comparison. Now, there's a huge difference between these. I have them all lined up at a starting line. The huge difference is this one in the top left is driven by an amateur race car driver that happens to be on the Tesla design team or the engineering team. The new Plaid Model S is a professional driver, Sebastian Vettel. Very, very famous YouTube race car driver and, really just race car driver. And of course, down here at the bottom, the Model 3, the Unplugged Performance Model 3. It doesn't even look like a Model 3 really. It does have the screen here, but it is a gutted Model 3 that is driven by Randy Popst. Very, very good race car driver that has been in the Model 3 quite a bit. He actually took it at the Pikes Peak race up in Colorado just a couple weeks ago and actually finished second with a wrecked car. So amateur driver, professional driver, and professional driver. And you'll see the difference really as how they drive. I've lined these all up to this bridge. It's hard to see on the bottom because the way the camera is focused on Randy's car, but I've got all these lined up, and let's break down a couple things in this race. Now first, right off the bat, I started these at the bridge because that's easy to see the difference. As you can see at the bottom here, the time has already started for Randy, just right at this line here. They're starting it roughly right at that line, but Tesla is starting underneath the bridge. And then the first Tesla has already started almost 2 seconds ago. They started at a line quite a bit back. Anyway, these are like starting grids up here where you can do standing starts for motorcycles. And they started back in here. I mean, it hasn't started yet, but it's right in front. It's the line there. So I wanted to start at one spot, and the bridge made sense because you can easily see when they go under the bridge. Now, did Tesla cheat at this race, or did they sandbag a little bit at this race? I'm not positive, but here's the major difference. Look at the speed between all three vehicles. We're under the bridge here, and Tesla's starting right now the race at 132 miles an hour under the bridge. The old Model S is starting at, well, they've already started the race 2 seconds ago, but they're only at 116. Again, this is an amateur driver, so there's the difference. There's one major difference is this guy's more comfortable about going fast. Now Randy is at 110. You can barely see it there, but he's 110, just a little bit lower than what the Plaid Model S is. The old, I don't even know what to call this, the old S. So right off the bat, you see a huge difference there. And getting into the first turn, you can see the entrance into the turn, there's a line there. That's kind of for braking purposes. They're pretty close in speed here, but way ahead because of the speed carried in there. And let's see, mid-turn, he's 54 miles an hour. Let's see, mid-turn, where are we at? Mid-turn, 45. So he's able to carry more speed because he's a more skilled driver. Makes sense. Now let's see what speed Randy's at. Randy's is a little harder to see because of the quality of the video, but right there, 55. So Randy's faster, of course, than the amateur driver. And that's what you're going to see here. Watch the hands, because this is a good term because they're all close together. Watch the hands and the sawing of the steering wheel as I play this. Randy's going nuts with that steering wheel, trying to keep the thing on straight line. Same thing with Sebastian. The amateur driver, he's just more smooth and calm. Obviously, he's not pushing it to the limits. I'm not saying he's not a good driver. He's a very good driver because he did really well at this. You can see the other two drivers are pushing it to the limits. I mean, look at that. Randy is just fighting this thing just to keep traction there. Now, he just went under the Mother's Bridge. Shout out to Shane. What's up, Shane? The old Model S just went under the Mother's Bridge. The Model 3 is about to go under. There's the shadow line right there. The bridge is pretty far back, so not too bad here, but just the amount of speed that the cars are able to carry through here versus really it's down to the drivers. So let's just look at this corner right here. All right, right at the apex of the corner, the new Plaid Model S, he's braking here. He's doing that turn at 80 miles an hour, and let's fast forward a little bit, and Randy does the same thing, 79 miles an hour. He's able to do the same thing. But now let's see how fast the acceleration is. So let's go with, all right, we're going up the hill. Where's a good spot? It's gonna be hard. Yeah, I can see that barrier over there. So, so if we get to here where the black barrier is right here, he's doing right at that. He's doing 107. Now let's scroll up to what Randy's doing, and probably right about there, he's doing 92. So they had the same cornering speed, but that Plaid Model S just has that much more power. Now let's see, before the braking, where do they brake at? All right, he got to 130 before he broke. And let's see, I see 110. Wow, huge difference there. That's just the amount of power that the Plaid Model S has. To be able to, he's carrying 20 miles an hour fast going up that hill than the Model 3. That just goes shows you the power. Now let's see if we can find another corner. Let's find a fast corner. Okay, let's do the Mother's Bridge. Same thing with the Mother's Bridge. Let's go to, where is he going to brake at? He brakes right at the bridge at 135 miles an hour. So the Mother's Bridge, 135 miles an hour. And let's go to, where does he brake? Randy's braking at 114, 115 miles an hour. And the Plaid Model S, the old Plaid Model S, he broke early. He let off right here, 114 or 115. So I can see why Elon said in the event that, yes, they got 1 minute and 30 seconds, and he thinks there might be 3 seconds there. And by the way, the Model 3 here from Unplugged Performance is a lot of weight savings, a lot of carbon fiber, suspension, and tires. The powertrain is a stock powertrain. They have not done anything to the powertrain. It is just a performance Model S in track mode with a lot of weight saving. But if they can get that handling down a little bit better, you see how much he's sawing at the wheel and is bouncing him around. If they can get that car dialed in, I bet you it's a lot closer than the 130 here. And maybe more seat time for Sebastian. He probably could get it into 129, 128 or something like that. But I don't think Tesla is fair at comparing, saying, oh, we were able to, with these batteries, we were able to do 3 seconds faster, or was it 3 seconds? No, it was 6 seconds faster. Well, it's an amateur driver versus a professional driver. It wasn't just the batteries. Still a fast car. But hats off to Randy in a Model 3 to do 135. It's amazing what you can do with these cars, and amazing what these drivers can do with them. And the race is only 1 minute and 30 some seconds long, so I'm going to play this at the bridge, and we can watch it together. So I just wanted to break down that little video. It was kind of interesting to see when I put all of them together and watch how much faster, how much space there is difference with 3 seconds on a racetrack. Well, 5 seconds on a racetrack, and I really think that if both the other vehicles would have started the race at a faster speed, of course they would have got a better time frame, or a better time. So I'm kind of curious to see what Tesla would do to gain more time there, or to have a shorter time on the racetrack. Would they be starting the race at 150 miles an hour? Who knows? it really does come down to the drivers, and all three drivers, my hats, well, I'm not wearing a hat, but hats off to you for actually going on the racetrack. Most people don't have the balls to go that fast on the racetrack, even an amateur driver. Just amazing. So hope you like this video. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you on the next one. Stay awesome, stay positive. I'll see you.